I'm just going to get straight to the point. So for the build, what you want is to use the Aegis. Now, the most you need to have it leveled up to is guard attack, so you can block while attacking. What the Aegis does is it takes a big bulk of the attacks, and like it just like it like completely halves them. Like you don't get as much damage as you would by just normally guarding. For amulets, you can either use Puppet Destroyer or you can use Murderous Puppet, because Nameless is like a human puppet enemy, but I use Puppet Destroyer because that's what I've learned works best. I have Romeo's amulet to go to my Legion arm, but I'm not sure if that's gonna work out. I just have it because I think it does something. And Ghost Walk is an amulet that you're going to for sure want to use. If you don't have Ghost Walk, it's fine, but you're gonna have to be a lot more careful when you're dodging. Weapons, I'm using the Puppet Ripper. You don't have to use the Puppet Ripper, but as long as it's not a heavy weapon, you should be good. You can use the Rapier. I managed to beat him with the Rapier, but I just prefer the Puppet Ripper. For items, I have, like the basic set of throwables. Thermite, electric, acid. What you're going to want the most, though, is those and the cluster grenades and the shot puts, because those can really help out. Now, as you can see from my recording, what I'm doing is when I'm going in, I'm using the Aegis as like a shield, because you can see it absorbs a good majority of the attack. Now, obviously, you can get stance broken. Like, he can just straight up like hit you so hard that like your Aegis just kind of turns off. Now, you're gonna want to pull it back up immediately because you can. There's no cooldown. But if he's going for an attack before you pull it up, you're gonna want to dodge, because he hits really heavy, and if your health is even like slightly off, he's gonna kill you. So for the second phase, which I think is starting now in the recording, you can see that I'm not really attacking, but I'm focusing on throwing items. This can actually straight up kill him in the second phase. But obviously, sometimes you're gonna have to go in with your weapon. But the only times I go in with my weapon in this specific time is when I stagger him, which is why I said you need the cluster grenades and the shot puts, because you're gonna want to stagger him. You want to be very, very careful here. You're gonna want to put up the Aegis as much as possible. Like, you gotta watch out. You gotta like time your throws. You gotta make sure that when you're throwing, he's not about to come attack you and you don't have time to put up your shield. And as I said, you're gonna want to watch out for his stance breaking in this phase. You can see like I almost die a bunch of times and I run out of like health. Um, yeah, just be really careful. When I say careful, I mean like really careful. This works, but you have to be careful. Like, absolutely watch out. That's probably all I have to say for this. I was going for the puppet strings ending, so I didn't get the good ending. But even then, when I went for full achievements and I went to do the good ending, I beat him like this. I beat him like this 3 times, actually. So this is a pretty good way to beat him if you want an easy, simple way to beat him that doesn't require too much work. Yeah, that's it.